Alright. The moment y'all been waiting for. My shit list. Monsters in this game earn the coveted and the most awful position of shit list. Because I absolutely fucking despise hunting these cunts. Alright, let me stop the cursing. It's not pleasant to the ear. This is a family-friendly channel. These monsters I despise, and I once they go on my shit list, I declare to never hunt them again. Starting with number 3, a Nagarath. I don't know why. For some reason, he is like my second most hunted animal in this whole game. Like 20 to 30 to 40 times, I think. I think it's around 40 times I've hunted this bitch. And every time, it's just a trial of patience. And not the good patience, like wait for your opening and then strike. No, it's patience to see how long it'll take for me to throw my goddamn controller across the whole room I'm in. It's not a whole room. Not a big ass room either. I might toss it behind my head and it's already on the other side of my room. My room is very small. But with that being said, this boy has made me toss my controller so many times from sheer frustration. His attacks are annoying as fuck. He will be running all across the arena and his whole body will turn into a hurt box. So you can't do anything to stop him. He starts running up on you, freaking grinding his fucking jaw into the ground, fucking acting like he's got something stuck in his tooth, which is your body. And you're just rolling around being knocked around. Oh my god. And then he turns on the goddamn fire. I love those attacks that is just a quick bite and then shotgun burst of flame. Like, wow, thanks. I didn't have one thing to worry about, like being healed, like needing to heal. Now I need to roll around like a goddamn Dark Souls character to remove the flame. Hope to god there's a puddle around me or this is gonna take a while. All the while he's charging up his goddamn Omega Fire bitch beam, which will one-shot you at low levels. Legit. I'm at the point now where that flame attack doesn't really do much to me, but if I have teammates, mostly my friends, if that attack is coming, guaranteed someone is gonna get hit by it and they either killed instantly or have 90% of their health taken away from them. Goodness, thanks to me, the Nagarath doesn't really do much after the attack, so it leaves them enough time to heal if they weren't killed. But still, there is very little warning about this attack, and it comes a lot faster than his fire sneeze, which is more common of an attack. For some reason, his fire sneeze, which should be coming up a lot sooner, it takes forever to charge up. But once you hear that sound, you hear that sound, that siren sound, you know. You've heard it before when he's charging up either his sneeze flame or his flamethrower flame. You hear this quick siren, and if you're in front of him, Jesus take the wheel, cause you ain't going nowhere. It has a constant hitbox. If you roll out the way, you're gonna get hit by something. Don't matter. And Nagarath is fucking annoying, and it just happens that my only water weapon is the fucking twin swords, you know, the holy sabers. It is impossible to fucking hit his crit points. The only way you can do so, at least before he hits the ground, is with the damn sliding attack to do that fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Beyblade shit across his back and tail. That's the only way you're gonna hit his crit points. Other than that, you just gotta hope that you gotta break a certain part of his legs or shit. And then that becomes the only crit points he can hit. Cause good luck hitting his fucking head. Cause he swings that shit to and fro. Not to mention he's running up and down like a fucking crazed Dodongosaurus, as ND calls it. You'll never hit his head crit point until he's on the ground. And when he's on the ground, he's flailing his head all around the fucking place, making it nearly even more impossible to even hit his head crit point, effectively cutting your DPS in half. God damn. I hate this. This boy earned the Covenant a title of shitless yesterday when I had to hunt with him with Jinny, and he just kept doing fucking everything. And can we talk about his run cycle for a second? This boy, when he's dying, will run to like 2 different places first before he goes to his nest to rest. Like, oh my god, if you're gonna die, do it peacefully. Shit. Alright, I've talked enough about an address. Let's move on to the next Covenant person on my shit list. Valhazak. Oh boy. More like Val, has you got a Fang Plus? Nope, Fang Plus machine broke. Alright fam, I'll come to you another hunt. Oh my god. This fight isn't entirely hard. His effluvium? I think that's what it's called. I call it influenza because it's just funny and it looks like the word you're supposed to say, so I'm just gonna call it influenza. When this boy hits you with influenza, it effectively cuts your entire health bar in half. Like, no, it doesn't just remove your health so you can heal it up. No, it just takes your health bar and just shrinks it in half. You know that anyone that played Dark Souls 3 and you know the jailers that when they look at you they just shrink your health bar to nothing. This is basically what Valhazak does, but he just straight up cuts it in half in one blow. And this blow can come from fucking anywhere. I don't know what it takes to build up influenza when you fight this bitch. I know it has something to do with the smoke that he secretes and is around him at all times, but I just don't know. You can get influenza from anything. He can just swipe you out of nowhere. Boom, influenza. He can roar and then fall on your ass and then fall on you and you tumble away doing no damage, but then boom, influenza out of nowhere. And then he has the various fucking smoke screen attacks that deal instant influenza on hit, especially his goddamn highly telegraphed death stream that will it's like the Nadras flame breath, but it deals instant influenza damage and will basically one-shot you if you're not careful enough. And while it's easy enough to get out the way if you're really close, the length of this beam is so fucking absurdly long. If you are in front of him, like all the way across that area, like the area that you're fighting him, let's say he's in one end of the arena and you're in the other, that beam will stretch all the way through, and he likes to hold that. Unlike the Nadras, who just does his attack in one burst forward, Valhazak will shoot the stream, turn his head as slowly as possible to cover as much area in front of him as possible and make it as difficult as possible for you to dodge it. Hopefully you get a lucky Superman dodge in, but if you're like me, then that'll never happen and you will tank a full influenza beam in the face. Okay, other than that, other than his fucking influenza mechanic, everything else about him is relatively okay compared to the other Elder Dragons. Oh. Well, okay. So that's how long it takes. Alright. Anyways, other than that, not that bad of a fight. But why is he on my goddamn shit list, you may ask? Well, Fang Plus. Valhazak Fang Plus. I could get gems for fucking years, but the amount of time it takes for me to get one Fang Plus from this fucker is astounding. Astounding! You'd think it was a fucking gem. And when I'm fighting this bitch with a team, doesn't matter if it's good or bad, I always target its head, because that's what you need to break if you want to get a Fang. You need to break his head to guarantee a Fang. Our team can go fucking ham on him. Defeat him in 5 minutes or less, breaking numerous parts, and will not get a Fang from this bitch. I won't get it. I don't get it. I counted. I hunted him 15 times straight. Not counting the losses, by the way, so fucking goddamn alarm clock. I fought this dude 15 plus times, and not once did I get a fang. I was so angry. I deleted every single item I've ever collected from Valhazak, including his gem. I sold that shit. And I promised myself to never hunt him again for any reason at all. So, if you're looking for help fighting Valhazak, and I happen to be in the lobby, find someone else, because it ain't fucking happening. I ain't get a fang, neither will you. Alright, I'm pretty sure I broke like 3 parts of Hazak in that fight. Watch a fang still not be there. What? Oh, fucking hell. And now, number 1 on the goddamn shit list, Kusla fucking Nora. More like Kusla fucking how's the weather up there? Stormy as fuck with the amount of goddamn tornadoes he like to throw over the goddamn place. This dragon. This is the most annoying elder dragon in the entire game. I don't give a fuck. Zora Magdaros is easy. Nergigante is easy. He has patterns. Once you learn. This boy, Teostra. Well, he has the fucking habit of fucking tagging you, running up and tagging you before swinging his whatever attack he wants to do. That shit's annoying. But Kusla, he does that and so much more. For starters, this boy is a lot more active on the ground than most dragons normally are. This boy, you know what he reminds me of? Osiris from Dark Souls 3. Not only does he look like Osiris, he acts like Osiris, and the fact that he's completely fucking unpredictable. He's scurrying across the goddamn map like a drunken deer on crack and roids. And he's just running up, fucking running people down like it's a goddamn freeway, and he's got places to be, and you're in his goddamn way. And he just keeps doing this. Like, he just runs up all and down over the place. And his roars, I don't know why. Maybe it's my... look at my character. Look at my character. Look at how thick she is. Now look at my gems. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Flinch free? Is it flinch free I should be worried about? Earplugs, earplugs, earplugs. That's what I was looking for. I don't know why I took my earplugs off, but I had a build that had earplugs up to max 3. And his roars, no, earplugs goes up to 5, but I had one up to 3, which is still halfway, so it's a considerable amount. But his goddamn roars, this is what I don't know why. It stuns you long enough so that he can get a full charge on you before you can even get out of the roar stun. It is ridiculous. The amount of times I was roared and then immediately charged, resulting in a death, is flabbergasting. And that's not the worst part. Y'all know what's the worst part of Kusadora. I'm just letting it build to get to that point. If you do, you know, fuck it, let's just get this over with. If you do not have flash pods, if you do not come into battle with flash pods, you are not leaving the battle with a W. I guarantee that. Or at least a quick one at that. And you better have if you don't have flash pods, you better have a person that at least have a bow. Not a bow gunner, a bow. Because you ain't gonna be seeing shit through all the tornadoes he builds. So you ain't gonna be aiming for those crit points. The goddamn tornadoes. Alright, let's just talk about the goddamn elephant in the room. Those goddamn tornadoes and his wind attacks. Fuck him and those goddamn tornadoes. Fuck him. if you guys remember, not a long time ago, I had a video, like the first time I was fighting Kusadora, and this boy legit had like 4 tornadoes set up in his final stand area, his nesting area. He had 4 tornadoes. No one could do anything, and he just kept building tornadoes all over this small ass area. It was not fun. Oh my god, his goddamn tornadoes are so bad. And if he places them just right, you will be stun locked in like a corner. And God forbid he decides to do anything to you after that. You're basically fucked. His wind attacks have absurd range too. I know it's wind, so I expect it to have an AoE. But sometimes, as of last video, you saw the hitbox of that shit. I wasn't nowhere near the blast, but somehow it hits me and takes off 1/2 of my health. And then the boy goes, my opportunity, time to get that robbery. And then he charges up another fully charged wind attack, which takes off everything else. Fuck his goddamn wind. And still, I haven't even started talking. I know I started talking about the tornadoes, but I'm talking about wind power. Let's get on to the tornadoes. Fuck the tornadoes. He spawns tornadoes like fucking crazy, and you can't go near these things. You get stunned. Like you go into like a roar stun animation if you go near a tornado. And this boy, when he gets angry, is prone to putting many tornadoes in an area. You can have 3 in an area at the same time, 3 or 4. Before one despawns and he has to put up another one, which he does often, mind you. So don't expect to get lucky and then he gets tired of putting up tornadoes. No, he is never tired of putting up tornadoes, fam. Never tired. And if you're close enough to these tornadoes, like you actually roll into it after the stun, you just flat up take damage. Like, the fuck? Not to mention he has this one attack that makes like a gigantic tornado, which you can't see through at all. It's completely opaque. And then he does a Superman dive through the tornado at anyone. You don't know who he's coming for. You don't know when he's coming out that tornado. But he's going out that tornado looking for some fresh behind. And you best hope he ain't coming for you when you are reloading your gun, or sharpening your weapon, or healing, or doing anything that isn't staring at that goddamn tornado while you're being knocked around by the 2 other tornadoes around you. He is on my shit list. I will never hunt Kusadora ever again because he is on my shit list. And God forbid any monster that comes close to being on my shit list. In fact, let me check my list right now. Let's have an honorable mention of the shit list brand. You got my honorable mentions of my favorites, but let's get an honorable mention of my shit list, shall we? Let's read together. Who here deserves rightfully of shit list brand? Rathian comes pretty close. Him and his annoying ass tail flip. No, there is. You think it's Bagel. No, Azure Rathalos. Fuck him. No. When he's angry, there's no stopping him. He goes up and down, back and forth over the arena, and he doesn't get tired. He doesn't get tired. You will have no opportunity to attack him. And you thought not having Flash Pod Kusadora was bad. Yes, it's bad. In fact, it's so bad, you can flash him, but if he falls in the middle of one of his tornadoes, you ain't hitting him. You wasted your Flash Pod. But as a Rathalos, bring your fucking Flash Pods, or you will die. The end. And that's it. That's my top 3 most favorite and least favorite monsters in Monster Hunter. I thank you guys for listening, and feel free to comment below what are your favorite and your least favorite monsters in the comment section. Let's make a discussion out of this. So I'm gonna go enjoy this game now with the monsters I do love to fight and stay clear away from the ones I don't. To you, I say have a nice day, and have a nice day.